New York City, baby.
This is the second episode of showing you unique food carts and vendors from all over the city. Welcome to the part 2.
No, manager. No, manager. Por favor.
As we are visiting multiple locations and putting them to the test.
You see that cheese pool?
Franky Souvlaki. Well, who doesn't like juicy pork souvlaki on a stick?
Franky is the best, man.
Golden crispiness on the outside and cheesy goodness on the inside. Okay, dog NYC.
Las Quesadillas, NYC.
New York, New York, New York. Hadza King. And at the end, we are going to reveal our winner. So make sure to watch the video till the end. Let's see if this bite is worth the hype.
All set up cameras and all, huh?
Yes, sir. Of course. Guys, Franky Souvlaki. Guys, I'm on Steinway Street in Astoria, Queens, standing in front of one of the famous Souvlaki places in New York. It's called Franky Souvlaki. It started from father, Mr. Ingleses, when they decided to open up their own hot dog cart in Astoria, Queens in 1970. After some time, they decided to bring authentic Greek street food here to Astoria, Queens, and seems like neighborhood been loving it a lot. Well, nowadays they have 5 different locations across NYC, and they moved all of their kitchen inside of the food truck. There's no food push cart anymore. Everything is inside of this beautiful blue food truck. Well, I'm really hyped up. I never tried the souvlaki from Mr. Ingleses before. It's gonna be my first time. Let's see if this bite is worth the hype. We're stepping inside of the food truck, so let's go. This is where all the magic is happening, straight in the kitchen. They are busy right now. They're preparing the souvlakis right now. Mr. Ingleses himself, right on top of the grill, leading the team. He's cutting through this deliciously marinated chicken. It's just beautiful. A little bit of lettuce, the tzatziki sauce, a little bit of onions, and beautiful. It looks phenomenal. I'm standing right here. Honestly, it smells incredible. All this, I'm just getting hungry even more and more. I just can't even talk about this. I can't wait to try it. So I'm gonna go and try all 4 options from the menu: beef, pork, chicken, and lamb. And we're gonna put it to the test. Well, I'm very hyped up and I'm hungry. It smells amazing. Let's go. Mr. Ingleses himself, actually, right at work, right at the grill.
New York City, baby.
I want to try all 4 souvlakis: beef, pork, chicken, and lamb.
Yes, sir.
Please, and lemon salt, please.
Lemon and salt only?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
How much? Oh, what's our damage, sir? No, don't do this kind of stuff. Watch.
It's okay.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's fair.
It's not fair.
I like what you're doing.
I'm not gonna post that video if you're not gonna let me pay. No, please. You're doing your business. You're standing on the street, preparing food, serving to everybody. Yes. I'm doing my job, right?
Yes.
Everybody gotta get paid.
Right.
Please.
60.
Please. Thank you so much.
Everybody's well.
Here you go.
Thank you
Guys,
so much.
thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Ingleses. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take it easy and have a good day. See you soon, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, see that pretty plate? Look at the beauty. All 4 souvlakis here. Smells incredible. Mr. Ingleses was really nice. He gave us some Greek orange drink. I never had this before. It's gonna be the first time actually trying some type of a Greek drink. I mean, I tried alcohol drinks, but I didn't try non-alcoholic drinks. This is how the plate looks like. We have 4 souvlakis over there. They also gave us some grilled bread, as you see. Lemon juice and a little bit of oregano on it. There's the chicken, beef, pork, and lamb. Honestly, I can't wait to dig in this. Well, let's start with this one. It looks like chicken, probably. Well, cheers. Well, Franky Souvlaki is really hyped up. Let's go. Wow. It's so soft, so tender. The touch of oregano and lemon. So good. The meat is so soft, so juicy. Kept all the juices inside, so it's not overcooked. It's amazing. Guys, moving on my next souvlaki. beef souvlaki. Has a really nice char from grilling. Smells amazing. Well, I see some spices and lemon juice. Of course, we asked for it to be added on top. Well, cheers. Let's go. Really soft, full of flavors. Meat. It's really well seasoned. Super soft. It's really good. Honestly, it's really good. See that? Plus, it's a decent amount of meat on just one stick for $4. Really? You see that? So after trying two souvlakis, which was the beef and pork, I'm moving on to the lamb souvlaki. Look at those huge chunks of meat. There's some juice dripping. See the very nice char from grilling. Really hyped up to try this one as well. I love lamb, honestly. So soft, oh my God. Look at it inside. Look how perfectly cooked is that meat. You see that? So soft and juicy. Wow, wow, wow. Here's the thing about the lamb. Lamb is not really easy to kill the smell because in general lamb smells as a meat itself if you don't cook it right. That's why you have to marinate it and prepare it really, really well to get rid of that lamby smell. And when the meat smells like a lamb, I can't really eat it much. I don't like that smell, honestly. But this one doesn't have that smell at all. It's perfectly marinated and perfectly seasoned. And the texture and the taste is amazing. Wow. And I'm moving on my last souvlaki. It's a chicken. Look at this beautiful, nicely grilled chicken. Look at all this char. How beautiful that chicken souvlaki stick looks like. Well, I love chicken in general too. And I'm sure this is delicious. Well, let's see if this bite is worth the hype. Cheers, let's go. You know that in this chicken. It's incredible. Very well seasoned. Well, honestly, my favorite in all of this was the chicken. Chicken was outstanding. All of it were really good, but specifically, chicken was my #1 go-to. Wow, what a great souvlakis. Well, now let's try this Greek drink. It's very hard to open it, but let's go. It's called Lux, and it says portacalada, so it's orange. Cheers, let's go. Oof. This is like orange Fanta, Greek Fanta. It's delicious as well. Guys, this was Franky's souvlaki, and I'm ready to make my conclusion on 5 criteria. What can I say? Let's start with the taste. Pretty delicious 4 souvlakis were tried, and I'm gonna go with 8 points for the taste because it was really, really delicious, really nicely cooked. All tender meat. I have no complaints at all about the flavor, about the texture of the meat. Let's move on to pricing. We paid $16 for 4 souvlakis, which is coming to $4 a piece. Pretty affordable considering NYC pricing being so expensive in general. Well, that's why I'm gonna go with 8 points for the pricing as well. Let's move on to the next criteria being the service. Well, what can I say about the service? It was pretty fast, we didn't wait much, and Mr. Ingleses was very nice to us, and he welcomed us inside of the truck. He showed us how the food is getting prepared. That's why I'm gonna go with 8 points for the service as well. Well, guys, we are moving on the atmosphere. What can I say? You see how busy is this food trucks. They are serving souvlakis to the community. The whole atmosphere here, the people are very nice. The good vibes are over here. It seems like everybody knows him. People are passing by who has been visiting him for really long time, eating his food for really long time. That's why I'm gonna go with 7 points for the atmosphere. And I'm moving on our last criteria being the packaging. Well, what can I say about the packaging? Pretty convenient. It was pretty quick. He is packed it in the aluminum foil to keep the food warm for the customers, and as well, when you're ordering the souvlaki, they're warming it up and giving it right to you off the grill, right in your hand, with the napkin and everything. So with packaging, I'm gonna go with 7 points because of the convenience of carrying the whole souvlaki on the stick and having a napkin. Pretty quick bite. 7 points for the packaging. Total is coming to 38 points for Franky's souvlaki. Nice, pretty famous, pretty legendary staple place of Astoria, Queens. In souvlaki, nah, Franky is the best.
I'm Greek. I'm not from Turkey. King of Souvlaki.
Franky is the best, man. How long you been visiting that guy?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know this place 40 years.
40 years. That's crazy.
Well, who doesn't like juicy pork souvlaki on a stick? We are heading to Franky's Souvlaki, one of the best souvlakis in the city. Also the year 2018 Vendi Cup finalist. Vendi Award is like an Oscar between street food vendors. Well, we're gonna head there and check them out. I'm so hungry. Let's go.
Don't forget to subscribe. Click that like button. Guys, we're at the Ludlow Street and I'm standing right in front of the place that made a lot of noise by bringing the Korean hot dogs right here to the city. And this place is OK Dog NYC. K-Dog, which standing for Korean hot dog. So we're gonna slip in and try this place and put this place to the test. Let's see if this bite is worth the hype. Let's go inside.
Getting prepared.
This is where the magic happens. We are here in the kitchen at OK Dog NYC and we're gonna show you, we're gonna witness the whole process of preparing our food. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. You see, he grabbed the hot dog, he dips it, he dipped the sausage in the butter. Can you tell me what is this?
Panko.
Panko, okay. He's dipping it in the panko and he's gonna throw it in the hot oil. Well, I have heard about this place a lot, that you guys serving really good Korean hot dogs. I'm ready to place my order actually. Can you please give me some suggestions on what should I go with? So the total we paid is $17.93. We're gonna get the Korean hot dog, we're gonna get the egg toast, bacon, egg and cheese, and we're gonna get the garlic bites. Well, never tried, never had this bite before. Gonna be my first time. I'm really excited because this place made a lot of noise. Korean hot dog. Look how this thing looks. It's beautiful. It's just simply beautiful. Look at this crunchiness, all this golden color on the outside. See, it just looks incredible, honestly speaking. I never tried a Korean hot dog before. It's gonna be my first time. Let's see if this bite is worth the hype, right? But before that, I wanna add some sauces here. As you see, they have bunch of different options, a lot of different options. They have some ketchup, some cheese mustard, honey mustard, sweet chili, some garlic, cheese garlic, hot sauce, and a regular mustard. Well, let's add a little bit sweet chili, like that. I want to add some ketchup on this. And I'm gonna add some honey mustard as well. A little honey mustard as well. Well, now I think I'm ready to take the bite. Let's go. You see that cheese pull? You see that cheese pull? It's so cheesy, so fluffy. Look at all this cheese melted inside. It's also a little bit sweet, but the cheese is so good, it's delicious. I can actually taste it. It smells incredible as well. Well, taking another bite now. See that cheese? What a beauty. Well, definitely must try. I know it's half mods, half hot dog, but next time I'm gonna go all the way mods because this cheese is delicious. And we got our bacon, egg, toast. Look at this, how beautiful it is packed. They have their own packaging with the name labeling over here. They also say put some protection over on the top so it doesn't get dirty and sticky as well. Look at this pretty. I wish you could feel the smell because it smells outstanding. This garlic bread adding its own touch. It's so fluffy at the same time. Can you see that, how fluffy is that bread? It's so soft. As I mentioned, super fluffy, super cheesy, super saucy, super bacony, super crunchy. I want to cut this through. I don't know how I'm gonna. It's so soft actually. I was Scared that I'm not gonna be able to cut this through, but it's so soft, and I'm able to cut this through. Look at all this cheesiness. Look at all these eggs in the sauce, bacon, 2 or 3 different types of the sauces. Well, I'm so hyped for this one as well. Cheers. It's so messy. You can't just eat this without a napkin because it's just dripping sauces from all over. From the first bite, what can I say? Super, super soft bread, garlic bread, adding its own touch. It has so much flavor. Eggs and bacon. Eggs are having such a creamy, great texture, and bacon adding its own crunchiness. It's like perfect mix altogether, coming with cheese and perfect combination of 2 sauces. Incredible. All right, guys, we had tried this famous place that serves Korean hot dogs right here on the Ludlow Street in the city. And I think I'm ready to make my conclusion. So I'm gonna start with the taste, being the first one as always. And I'm gonna go with 8 points for the taste because this Korean hot dogs, the whole sandwich, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich was outstanding. The whole sauces, the cheese was delicious. What about the Korean hot dogs? It had a really, really nice crunchy texture on the outside and super nice cheesy, and it has a really nice cheese pool. Let's move on to pricing. I'm gonna go with 8 points for the pricing as well, considering that each of the Korean hot dogs varies from $5 to $8 to $12, which keeps it really, really affordable. We paid total $18 for 1 Korean hot dog and for 1 sandwich, which is pretty decent for NYC. Let's move on to packaging. I'm gonna go with 9 points for the packaging because food was packed pretty decently. It has its own logo, little small box for the sandwich. It was outstanding. I like this kind of small details. You think it's not important, but those kind of small details actually bringing really nice, good look on the packaging of the product. That's why I'm gonna go with 9 for the packaging. What about the atmosphere? Well, overall, I'm gonna go with 7 points for the atmosphere. Gentleman was really nice. He showed us inside. We were able to go inside of the kitchen and actually show you how the food is getting prepared. And I'm moving on my last criteria being service. Well, what an outstanding service they had. Food didn't take long to prepare. They were very nice. We were able to meet the owner actually himself as well. And he told us, he greeted us, he showed us how everything is getting prepared from scratch. Well, this brings total 40 points for OK Duck in NYC on Ludlow Street. Well, this bite is definitely worth the hype. You see that smile? This smile should tell you everything because the food was really good.
Golden crispiness on the outside and cheesy goodness on the inside. How does it sound, right? OK Dog NYC, as we are heading there to check out their egg toast and Korean hot dogs.
Guys, Las Quesadillas food truck. I'm on the Roosevelt Avenue, standing in front of the famous Las Quesadillas food truck. As you see from these bright green colors, it's actually very famous for its quesadillas. I never heard about any food truck specializing just in quesadillas. Specifically, I've heard a lot about this food truck and I'm really hyped up to put it to the test and check it out. Let's see if this bite is worth the hype. Well, let's go and place our order. We are here to try their famous quesadillas and tacos. Well, what can I say from my first impression? Look at how affordable they kept the menu. The quesadillas are for $3.50, the tacos and stuff, everything's for around range of $3.50 and $5. Super affordable considering NYC prices being really expensive. Well, I'm ready to place my order. Let's go in. Hello, hola. How are you? Can I please have, you said Tinga quesadillas are very famous? And Papa con pollo, you say, right?
Yes.
Guys, so we placed our order for 2 tacos and 2 quesadillas. Smells incredible over here and I'm very hyped up to try the food. Well, let's go. Las Quesadillas, NYC. Well, you see that smile? This smile should tell you a lot. And let's try this food finally. This place has been around since 2004 at the same location. So it's been 21 years they've been serving those delicious quesadillas to the community, to the city of New York. Well, and our food is over here. I'm so hyped up to try it. Let's see if this bite is worth the hype. Well,
We got the quesadillas, potato and chicken, and also the spicy chicken.
see
The
that beauty?
tortilla is homemade tortilla, okay?
It's homemade tortilla. And look at this. How beautiful is it inside? Okay, how much is it total? Guys, really hyped up to try their food. We have tacos and we have quesadillas over here. Well,
That is the pimiento.
how much?
The manager say it's all set.
No. Manager.
The manager is on the house.
No, manager. No, manager. No, manager. All right, guys, as you see, these people are being too nice. We got charged. Thank you so much. Beautiful homemade quesadillas, and we're at Las Quesadillas, NYC. It's a homemade tortillas, as you see over here. Huge chunks of chicken. There's some sour cream, some lettuce, some cheese, and we also got some hot sauce over here. Ooh, it smells spicy too. Look at that. Let's add a little bit. Las Quesadillas. Cheers. I wasn't expecting it's gonna be this good. I'm pretty impressed, honestly. Wow, taking another bite. The tortilla tastes great. It's amazing. It's super thin. I can tell it's homemade, so fresh. Chicken texture, so soft. It's really, really well seasoned. The lettuce and cheese and the sour cream adding great texture to this quesadilla. Especially considering the affordability of the quesadilla being $3.50 for NYC. Isn't that crazy? This type of good food for this affordable price. Wow, what can I say? Delicious quesadilla. Ladies, muchas gracias. Thank you so much. No, thank you so much. Yes.
They want to know when you planning to put and where can they.
Let me write it down for you.
Sure, yes. Because you know
course.
they hurry to
I can put it down here?
when we will be vamos.
Bite quest.
Las quesadillas.
All right, guys, I had to step to the side because it was so loud over there. Well, after trying Las Quesadillas NYC, I think I'm ready to make my conclusion on 5 criteria. Guys, let's start with our first criteria being the taste. Well, food was very delicious. The whole combination of all ingredients were going really well, especially this homemade tortillas. Tacos and quesadillas, I have no words, it was delicious. And that's why I'm gonna go with 7 points for the taste. Let's move on to the next criteria being pricing. Well, food costs there between $3 to $5, and on NYC basis, this is pretty affordable. So I'm gonna go with 8.5 points for the pricing. And our next criteria being atmosphere. Well, what can I say about the atmosphere? It was pretty great. People were very nice, very friendly. They greeted us, they allowed us to go in the kitchen to show you how our food is getting prepared. That's why I'm gonna go with 7 points for the atmosphere. Let's move on to the next criteria being the packaging. Well, the food was packed really well. They gave us utensils, they gave us some napkins, and they also gave us some extra sauces for dipping. Well, pretty great, right? This is pretty convenient if you're on the go and looking for a quick bite. So I'm gonna go with 8 points for the packaging. And our last criteria is service. Great people, great atmosphere, great food. We got serviced pretty fast and didn't wait even long. So I'm gonna go with 8 points for the service. Total is coming to 38.5 points for Las Quesadillas NYC. Las Quesadillas NYC is my next stop, and I'm heading to Jackson Heights to check them out. They have been around for more than 20 years, offering super affordable quesadillas and tacos to the community. Well, I also heard their food tastes like homemade Mexican food. Well, let's go and check it out.
Guys, we are outside at the Metropolitan Art Museum, and I'm standing right here in front of the New York Hot Dog King. Well, this gentleman has been around for the past 17 years, exactly at the same location. They have 2 food courts right now, and fully operated and owned by just one family. Well, let's go. All right, guys, we are here. We finally got to meet the legend, the hot dog king of New York, Mr. Dan Rossi himself. He himself has been at the same location for the past 17 years already?
17, 18 years,
17 to 18 years. And I know you have been building the push carts for more than 40 plus.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yes. Can you tell me a little bit the story, how it all started? How do you like it? Why you keep doing it?
Nah, it started, I'm a sheet metal worker by trade. You know, I grew up. And one of the men that I know had a heart attack.
Okay.
And he asked me to build him a hot dog cart.
Okay.
I never even saw it. I looked at a hot dog cart. So I went ahead and I said, all right. So it was no big deal to build. So I built it. And when I built it, he felt better. He didn't want it anymore. And he stuck me with it. So I said, well, what am I going to do with this? So I went to sell it. I sold it in one day.
Okay,
And I
nice.
said, wow. I built another one, sold it another. I said, there it is. I'm going into the hot dog business. In 10 years, I was the largest in the city's history. I had 500 carts on the street.
Wow.
No one ever came close to that.
Wow.
And, but then,
The numbers are talking. Just the numbers and
It's a
statistics
big
are
deal.
talking.
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
and I did it right because everybody who had one of my carts spent a lot of money. I did it right. I helped a lot of people. And that was my problem. I was helping people that the city didn't want me to help.
Okay.
And not the people you think.
Yeah.
The
I understand.
people they didn't want me to help were veterans. The politicians in this city are pretty disgusting. And so I'm a disabled Vietnam vet.
2 times I know you served in Marines, right?
Yeah. So, pretty hard to tell me not to help them. So I do what I had to do. And then when they took everything I had, they left me with one permit. And I said, what the heck? I'll be a hot dog man. And I'm a good guy. I didn't come here. I was down a few blocks down. And because I was the only veteran, they kept coming to harass me. They didn't care about the other people. They just didn't want to see me there. And I told the cops, I said, every time you bother me, I'm going to walk 10 feet closer to this thing. And as they were writing tickets, I came 10 feet. I came.
Is he stop writing tickets right now?
No, now we don't. Now we just go to court.
Okay, it's a different story now.
So we did it, and that's it. I mean, that's about 18 years ago when I stood up right here. They arrested me. I came back the next day.
Wow. Wow. Consistency, and it's a family legacy, family business. You never gave up.
Nah.
You made it out. I know. I met your father, your son-in-law as well.
Yeah.
Great people, great family. I spoke with your daughter on the phone as well. Yeah. Really great family, and it's a family legacy. And I'm really thankful. I'm really truthful that actually we were able to meet you because I read a lot of stories. I did a lot of research. I know you well, trust me. Well, and I'm really excited. I know you're hot dog king, and I'm excited to try the legendary hot dog, of course. Let's go with 1 hot dog and 1 pretzel.
The regular size hot dog or the jumbo?
Give me a regular. Spicy brown mustard, sauerkraut, and onion sauce. New York style hot dog, we are getting it. And we're also getting their pretzels, which they're famous for as well. Mustard just went in. Onions, oof, steaming.
Okay.
Appreciate you. A little bit sauerkraut. Look at this beauty. Wow. Wow. Guys, taking a bite right on the go. Let's go. Cheers. Hot dog, New York hot dog king. Delicious. Look how full is that thing. Sausage itself is so juicy. It's perfectly cooked. Mustard, the onion sauce, coming so well together on this hot dog actually. Taking another bite now. Perfect quick bite if you're especially on the go. Just come here, grab it, eat it, and you're done. Boom, that's it. If you never tried New York style hot dog, this is the place to come and visit. You have to check it out for New York style hot dog, of course. Look at that beauty. Thank you so much. Look at that beauty. Look how perfect that pretzel is. You see that? How beautiful is that? Smells amazing. They added some mustard. I never had mustard on my pretzel, honestly speaking. So I'm really thrilled to get this combo together. So I'm gonna take a bite. Let's go. Cheers. New York Hot Dog King pretzels. Let's go. Soft, chewy, so fresh. The mustard goes so well. There's some salt on the top. As you see, lots of salt and mustard. Both of them are going well together, actually. so soft, so warm, and chewy at the same time. Delicious pretzel, honestly speaking. After the trying infamous New York Hot Dog King, I'm ready to make my final conclusion and put my rating on the 5 criteria. And our first criteria is being taste. What can I say about the taste? Pretty decent hot dog. We had a New York style hot dog with all the condiments that gentleman added to us. Was going really well on that pretty decent, pretty good beef hot dogs. That's why I'm gonna go with 8 points for the taste. Our next criteria is pricing. Well, hot dogs here cost $4 for the small hot dog and $7 for the jumbo hot dog and $5 for the pretzel. Well, considering that, I'm gonna go with 7 points for the pricing, as it is pretty affordable but slightly above average. That's why I'm gonna go with 7 points for the pricing. We are moving on the atmosphere. What can I say about the atmosphere? Overall, they have 2 food carts over here serving New York hot dogs in front of the Metropolitan Art of Museum. It's really busy, it's really crowded, as they have been around for pretty long time. The people were nice to us as well. That's why I'm gonna go with 7 points for the atmosphere as well. So we are moving on our next criteria, which is packaging. Well, what can I say about the packaging? We didn't get to see much of the packaging because it's a hot dog and they just serve it, putting it on a napkin, and it's on the go. That's why I'm gonna go with 7 points for the packaging. Well, and our last criteria is service. What can I say about the service? Pretty outstanding service we had over here, and we were able to actually meet and greet the legend himself, gentleman, Mr. Danny Rossi, that had started all this family-operated business over here for the past 17 years at the same location in front of Metropolitan Art of Museum. That's why I'm gonna go with 8 points for the service. After all these criteria, our total is coming to 37 points for the New York Hot Dog King. Well, pretty decent experience and great atmosphere, great food. And just like that, our journey through unique food carts and vendors in NYC comes to an end. Unforgettable flavors, great people, and great experience. From the perfectly pan-fried chicken at Charles, crispy on the outside and super tender on the inside, paired with the fire homemade barbecue sauce, going to biryani cart with the layers of flavor. We tasted it all. Tony Dragon's burgers, those 2 burgers we tried at this place were so juicy, so messy in the best way possible, that left a really good impression on me, honestly speaking. Don't forget about the Franky Souvlaki. Those smoky and juicy flavors of Souvlaki were incredible, honestly speaking. And especially if you're on the go, this is the perfect bite. Also, don't forget about the OK Dog NYC, these Korean hot dogs. Super golden, crispy on the outside and cheesy goodness on the inside were incredible too. But honestly, my personal favorite was the egg sandwich tossed in the garlic bread. It was incredible. It was so garlicky, so buttery. Wow, I just can't explain how good it was, honestly speaking. Each bite told us a story, and each vendor brought something special to the table. The best part? This is just the beginning, as NYC food scene is never stops to change, and we are never stopped to explore it. Hey, got a food truck or street vendor you want us to go and check it out? Drop a comment below and we might go and check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. And I see you on the next one.